Salutations. Hey child, welcome back to my channel. It is time to clean out my product stash. I'm trying to reform my hoarding ways. I used to always keep all of my products, whether or not I was using them, but now I'm just like, listen, I get so many in, I need the space. So I'm going to show you the products that I'll be getting rid of. I'll be offering them to my family and friends, as well as donating them to local areas, shelters that will allow me to take them. This is allowing you to see how my hair interacted with these products after I reviewed them. Also, it's a way to give a really condensed review of some products and let you know my true thoughts. So let's get down into it. And before I get started, this is a follow-up to my curl days review. This is my hair after it has been slept on. So yeah, that curl days gel is everything. Now let's go and get into this video. The first product going to the gauntlet is my Design Essentials leave-in. What I found is that my hair is just a little bit too much for this. It's a little too light as far as the dose of moisture that it gives, and I just need a little bit more. And for the price, I want it to be excellent. I like Design Essentials as a brand. The mousse is one of my favorite styling products, period, but this leave-in is just a little bit too light for me. I prefer something a little bit more buttery and a little bit more heavier packed when it comes to the oils. Next, this Luxe leave-in. I do like it, but overall it's not really one of my favorites. It is an amazing product, honestly, but I just once again prefer things with a heavier dose of moisture, and I found that for the price I would want a little bit more. I like Luxe as a brand. I love what they stand for, but this leave-in, Next up, I have my Miss Jessie's Curly Meringue. I was trying to hold on to it just because of how much it costs, and I was like, I would really hate to get rid of this because it's a little expensive. I love Miss Jessie's products, but what I found with this Curly Meringue is you have to be very careful with the amount that you use. Like, if I use too little, it feels like it's not effective, but if I use too much, it flakes up on me. And honestly, I don't like products that I have to worry about the ratio that I use because it's gonna end up flaking. So I'm keeping my leave-in and my sweet back treatment from Miss Jessie's, but the Curly Meringue, I just don't use it just because I can't handle the flaking. Next, speaking of flaking, I have my Tgin Rose Water Gel. The first time I used it, I was like, this gel is too light holding, and it is meant for finer hair types and lower porosity, for people that don't like buildup. So at first when I used it, I felt like it was too light holding, but as I play with it more and more, it really has an amazing hold. It is very layerable, but what I found is if you add too many layers, it will flake up on you. So once again, I don't like to have to worry about flaking. Everything else in the line, top notch. I absolutely love it, but I do better with the other stylists from the other lines, like the Miracle Repair RX. I think this is better for someone with finer hair than I have. Next, I am getting rid of my Shea Moisture Curl Glam, as well as this apple cider vinegar and castor oil product. I used it one time for a video and I actually did like the results, but what I found is I just gravitate towards other things in my arsenal much quicker than I do these products. And so for that reason, it's no reason for me to just keep them here taking up space. So if you have finer hair, lower porosity, I think that you will have great results with this. I got good results with my hair, but my hair performs better with things that are tailor-made for kinkier strands that have heavier oils and butters. And this is good, but I just prefer heavier products. So for that reason, it's gotta go. Next, my Melanin Hair Care leave-in. I do like this product, but it's not a favorite of mine. I have used it and gotten good results, and as you can see, I used a pretty nice portion of this because I really wanted to support Natural 85 for all she's done in the natural community. But if I'm honest, it's not my favorite product as a leave-in. I do love her twisting cream, but this leave-in, it's just not one of my favorites. It's good, but not a fave, so it gotta go. Next up are my products from Pattern. These are almost empty anyway, so it's not a loss. I do like Pattern. I love their mission as a brand. Me love me some Auntie Tracy honey. However, I do have products that work better for my hair type, and I just feel like these are just, for the price point, I want them to be a little better than what they are. I can use them up and get good results, but for this price, I want great results. And so for that reason, I'm gonna go ahead and get them on out of here. Much love to Pattern though, because honestly, I think that they do have some good stuff, but it's just a little bit overpriced for me. Next up, I'm getting rid of these products from Cantu. Y'all know I hate Cantu anyway. I feel like it's for newborn naturals. However, what I found was when I would go on YouTube live, y'all know Cantu regularly comes up and we all drag them. But I do have some subscribers that are just like, wait a minute, Cantu got some cool products. And so what I did one day was I went on ahead out and I bought some Cantu products. And I said I was going to say once and for all, if it's just a common thing for us to say Cantu is terrible, or are they improving on their products. So I went and bought these things. However, I really put some thought into it and was like, Faye, do you really want to put yourself through that just to prove a point? And I was like, no. So for that reason, these products are gonna go. They are brand new, they have never been used, and yeah, Cantu cannot do anything for me. Now, the next thing I am getting rid of is my L rice water collection. So this particular product I never used on my hair just because it's a shine mist, but it's water based, and to me, putting a water based product on my hair after it is finished, it really just doesn't work for me, and I didn't want to use it while my hair was still wet, so I never really got around to using this. As far as the split end therapy, I could see where there would be some benefit to it, but at the same time, I would get the same benefit from a really good deep conditioning treatment. So I just felt like this was an extra step in my wash day, and ain't nobody trying to do nothing extra, honey. We want to get in and get out. Move as expeditiously as possible. As far as the moisturizing milk, I don't refresh my hair during the week. Whatever my hair does, it does. I leave my hair alone. So I wouldn't use it as a refresher. And as far as my wash day, although this was cool, I have other products that work better. So I really never use this again after the video that I used, which leaves me now with this rice water mask. I'm gonna show you, I used a good portion of this. I've used this multiple times since I filmed. I do like the way that this makes my hair feel on soaking wet hair. However, does it feel like a clay mask? No. There's a certain feeling my hair gets when I do a clay mask, like when I do my own DIY midnight clay mask. This doesn't feel like this. This feels like a real, like, kind of like a basic co-wash. And so I'm open to using it up, but as far as repurchasing, that's just not something that I would do. But at the same time, I don't want to keep just one product from the line. So I'm gonna go ahead and pass this along too. Last thing, the last thing that I got was this birthday box from Curls brand. They turned 18, and so they had like a special sale, and so in it is some blueberry juice curl moisturizer, a botanical jelly, they had like the edge product. I already got rid of that because my edges they just are insubordinate. They don't act right, so I don't even try to bring them into submission. The next thing they had was this twist and shout cream, and then a mousse. But what I found is I've had this for months at this point, and I just was never drawn to it. And so for that reason, since it's just taking up space, I want to give this, especially since it's never been used, I want to give this to someone that can actually have benefit from it. So in the future, I'm open to trying some Curls products, but since this is just a space filler, I'm just gonna give it away. So with that being said, that is all that I wanted to show y'all this time. If y'all have any questions, leave them down below. I think that's it. Is that it? Yes. That's all the products, because I did a purge not too long ago. Honey, I am growing. I'm maturing. I am not holding on to those old things. I'm making space in my life for the new. You got to move your hands to be real deep. So if y'all have any questions, leave them down below. Me love you long time. Maki Dada. And yeah, I'm out of here. Bye, honey. Wait. I got one more item that I'm getting rid of, and I hope y'all don't jump me about it. So this item I think was $21.99. I've had it for about 6 months, and I've used it one time, and that product is Camille Rose Curl Maker. I got this because it was very, very much so hyped up amongst a lot of the influencers that I follow on YouTube. And when I got it, I found that it had hold, but it was a little too light for me, and I never used it again. I always gravitate towards wetline, and now I have curl days. And so I'm in the place where this has just been sitting on my shelf for 6 months, and because of the price point, I never got rid of it. But now I'm being honest with myself. It's not that it's a bad product. It's just I have better options available for my hair. And I just feel like I would do better giving this away to someone else. I love Camille Rose. I don't ever want them to feel like I don't. And I know sometimes people say you over explain. Well, y'all, I'm in a position where I work with these brands, and so this is like telling somebody I don't like your child. So I have to be very specific. I like Camille Rose as a brand. I think they have amazing products, but my hair responds a lot better to their twisting butters, like the almond jai and some of their other twisting butters. I get better results with that than I do with the curl makers. I'm gonna go ahead and pass this along to somebody else. And so with that being said, now y'all are free to go.